Alright, let's get right down to the unboxing. This is the actual box of the Firefly itself, and on the back, we got a couple of specifications. The important ones here, it's 4K 30 FPS, 1080p at 60 FPS, and 1080p at 120 FPS. And the rest is pretty standard, so let's unbox this thing and see what we got. And here we have the actual Firefly itself. I'm going to try taking it out, but let's put this aside and look at what kind of accessories we have inside the box, which is going to be quite a bit because Firefly always puts a bunch of accessories inside their box. So I can open this up, and yep, I was right. So first we have a manual, and this is it's in English and Chinese, which is going to be useful to a lot of people. Hopefully you read some English. Anyway, put that aside. And here we got a couple of Velcro straps. We have a couple of cable ties, very useful for tying prisoners' wrists together. And we also have a touch-enabled waterproof case screen also. I just dropped something, but we have a couple of mounts. We also have a lens hood here that I just dropped, actually. And we also have a firewire cable, I think that's what it is. And then we have a 3M sticky pad with, what do you call that? The thing that you strap to your GoPro. Keep on dropping stuff, man. We also have a lens cap. Another mount, another mount, bicycle mount or scooter mount. We have a microphone. That's a very nice accessory to have included. Another mount, microfiber cloth, and a couple of stickers. That's a lot of accessories. I'll go through those in more detail later, but in the meantime, let's look at the actual action camera itself. This is the actual action camera itself inside the waterproof case, which is waterproof up to 20 meters. Let's open it up and look at the camera inside, and we'll take a quick look at the waterproof case also. So first, this is a pretty standard waterproof case. Obviously, this is not touch enabled. You need to actually replace the touch enabled back door hinge over here, which is pretty simple. You just knock out the little dowel pin, and then you stick this one in, and then you can lock it back like so. And of course, it comes with the standard, GoPro mounts that will work well. A couple of buttons here, and looking at the actual Firefly itself, it's black, and it looks and feels very similar to the Firefly 8S. Well, that's to be expected because this is the 8SE. It's rubber, it feels okay, but this is most certainly not waterproof. It needs to be in that case, unlike the newest GoPro, which now is waterproof. On the front here, we have a little mirror here so that if you're doing selfie videos, you can actually see. So if you look carefully, you can actually see me with the tripod and my camera in this mirror, which is actually more useful than I thought it would be. And I think it's a pretty innovative idea, and it's cheap and easy also. It doesn't require more moving or electronic parts. We also have a power button here, which is most likely for switching modes. Lights, your Firefly 8SE, your lens. And on the top here, we have the power button. And on the side here, we have that little lanyard for your strap. And on this side, we have the USB as well as the HDMI connection. And on the bottom, we have a 1/4-inch tripod jack as well as the battery. And the actual SD card doesn't go in here, actually. So let's close this. We'll look on this side. Where does the SD card go? Oh, right here. So here we have two more buttons. And on the back, here we have the Firefly logo and SD card slot, as well as a button here. So this is going to be a touchscreen. So let's actually see how that works now. Let's turn the touchscreen on now, or turn the camera on now. And now it's turning on. And as you can see, it's immediately ready for recording. There's no SD card, so you can't actually record anything just yet. But we'll look at with the interface. And the interface here, you can hear the beep sound whenever you swipe. You can swipe between camera mode or 1080p 60, which we're going to actually change in a little bit. And on the right side here, we have the gallery, which is actually nice because if you tap on it, you'll see it says no card. And here we have the settings menu also. And here we can set the video resolution, 1080p 60, and we can actually change that to, let's say, 4K at 30 FPS. And of course, we also have a field of view, which you can change. Let's see. Field of view, wide, medium, narrow. We'll change that to medium. Auto low light motion detect. Dual files, video stamp. A lot of regular stuff that you find in most action cameras or good quality action cameras, at least. So that's a good sign. The touchscreen here, as you can tell, is not super responsive, or maybe I'm just not touching it right. But now it feels like it's pretty responsive. And then here we have more settings here. You know, mostly general stuff that you can change. And of course, you can connect this to your phone also. And of course, if you swipe up from the bottom, I believe, or you tap right in the middle, you can see that there's different things you can choose. You can choose record video, time-lapse, playback, car mode, which you can use for a, what do you call that? Not an action camera, but a DVR for your car, slow motion. And of course, you also have capture, photo burst, photo lapse, and exposure also. So that's actually pretty good. And we'll click on the setup and see if we are directed to the same thing. Yep, it's the exact same thing here. And I turned the light down a little bit so you can see, but that's what it looks like. You can see that there is a blue LED here, and you can see inside the mirror, you can see that it reflects what's going on. So you can actually see what's going on without having to turn your action camera around. All right, that's a quick overview of the Firefly 8SE, and I will have a full review of this thing coming up, as well as maybe some comparisons if I do have time to make them. But in the meantime, be sure to hit like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the little notification bell to make sure you're notified of any of the latest videos that come out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.